Hey there, friends. Welcome to your weekly energy update. Nice to tune in with you. What I'm looking at so far for the week ahead is definitely the sign of something is being let go of. There's a little bit of back and forth from old patterns or old ways of being, maybe old relationships that keep kind of coming to the surface, but ultimately the possibility of stepping forward and some yummy celebration that can come with that. So it looks like this could be a rather big week. If it's not the end of something important, it might be the beginning of the end, or at least moving things in that direction. So let's take a look at our cards. Right off the bat here, we have our Fool card, which is a lovely card and really speaks to this notion of stepping out into the unknown. There is definitely something that you are moving away from, and it could feel exciting, it could feel fresh, it could also feel a bit scary or new. I pulled a clarifying card, which is the Six of Swords, which lets us know that there's been a process around this. You're moving through something that maybe has been challenging. Ultimately, you're moving in a good direction, but there might be some fear or resistance because the next step feels kind of unknown. It feels like you don't really have a sense of what's going to happen next. And with the Fool card, unfortunately, there isn't let's research this for another month, 2 months, or 3 years, get all the data, and then we can step forward. Life is kind of pushing you along. It's saying it's time to take that step, and that can be kind of scary. So that's a little bit of the energy that we're seeing here. If you're experiencing some resistance to change, or it feels like things are happening at too fast a pace, it's okay. That's part of what's kind of occurring right now for a lot of people. Second card is our Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords can be this old, conflict-oriented, toxic type of situation. Now, this could be with somebody, it could be something that happened a long time ago, but there's something that doesn't quite feel fair, that feels like a struggle and a fight. It's maybe something that's left a pretty deep and bitter taste in your mouth. And the clarifying card is our Queen of Wands, which lets me know that it's likely this has something to do with how you're expressing yourself in life. It's about your voice, your power, your ability to take up space in the world, and there might be some injuries around this. Now, this could be something that is part of your developmental time where it's scary to put your voice out there because people didn't receive it or you got in trouble for it, but it's likely surfacing now in some sort of relationship or a job context or a place where it's time for you to speak up, but there's some fear of the conflict that it could sort of bring to the table. You are restructuring and reforming your power. It's a good thing, but it's not super comfortable. Let's take a look at your final card, which is our Three of Cups, which can be a good sign. There's something about this week that is going to, it's going to allow for some celebration. You're moving through something that's going to be well celebrated. In other words, whatever it is that you're moving on from, and I'll show you our clarifying card here, which is the Ten of Swords, which is a sign that something is really likely coming to a pretty firm and definitive close, but it's going to be good. You're actually going to feel some of the refreshment from that. You're going to feel the sense of celebration, the sense that you can actually move a bit. It'll be a lightening of your load. So things are moving in a positive direction, but this could be a week of starts and stops, feeling like you can move forward, but it's a bit scary. I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. To, yes, here we go. I want to really step into myself in a deep way, to hopefully feeling like, there's room. I can actually really take up the space that I deserve to, and it's time to celebrate. So I hope this is helpful. Nice to tune in with you, and we'll be in contact again soon. Take good care.